George is pretending that the bouncy ball is the moon.
I was playing with that ball. Oh!
Edmund's space toy has landed on Peppa's head.
This looks fun. Are you going to the moon?
It's just boring space stuff for babies, Daddy. It's not real.
But space is real, Peppa. And there are real rockets that go to the moon.
The museum has a show all about the moon.
Shall we go and see it?
Yay! Will we really have to go to the moon?
No, Peppa, we're not going to the moon.
We're going to the museum.
OK.
Here is the museum.
Hello, everyone. Have you come to see the moon show?
Yes, Miss Rabbit. 5 tickets, please.
There you are. Enjoy your trip to the moon.
Oh, we really are going to the moon.
No, Peppa. It's just pretend.
This way for our trip to the moon. Mr. Rabbit is the tour guide.
Ooh.
Prepare for takeoff.
It's just pretend, isn't it?
That's right, Peppa. It's just pretend.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
We live on a planet. Does anyone know what it is called?
The Earth.
That's right.
I'm a bit of an expert at space things.
There are 7 other planets that go around our sun. Does anyone know what they are called?
Mercury,
Oh, well done, Edmund.
Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus.
Edmund knows all about space.
I'm a clever clogs.
Does anyone know what these planets are made of?
They're made of cardboard.
I've come to collect your things for the Jumble Sale.
Here they are.
Thank you. And would you like this old chair? Oh, most generous. Goodbye.
Bye. Mummy, you gave away Daddy's chair.
Shh, don't tell him. He'll never notice.
It is the day of the Jumble Sale.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Peppa, how about this chair? It's a bit rubbish, but you can chop it up and use it for firewood.
But it's an antique.
Is it?
Daddy said it's worth lots of money.
Well, I never. I'd better put the price up.
Bye. Hello, everyone. Hello, Peppa. What did you give Suzy? I gave my nurse's outfit. I gave my parrot balloon. I gave my toy monkey. Oh, oh, oh. I will miss my Jack-in-a-Box. Can I buy this Jack-in-a-Box, please? And I'd like this nurse's outfit. The parrot balloon, please. Mummy, look what we've bought.
All your old toys.
We missed them.
Look what I've bought. It's an antique chair.
Oh, Daddy Pig, that's not an antique chair.
It is. Miss Rabbit just said so. And it matches my old one.
Yes, Daddy. That's because
Shh, Peppa.
it is your old chair.
What? But Miss Rabbit has just charged me lots of money for it.
Fantastic news, everybody. We have just raised all the money we need for a new school roof.
Hooray!
Thank you, Daddy Pig.
Ho, ho.
I can't reach. It's too far down.
Mummy!
I can't swim underwater.
Even I can't swim underwater.
Please hold my glasses, Mummy Pig.
Hooray!
There you go.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
I am rather good at swimming underwater. Huh?
The watering can is for babies. Can we jump off the diving boards now?
Sorry, Peppa. Diving boards are only for grown-ups.
Oh.
Cheer up, you two. You can watch me dive.
Silly Daddy. Your tummy is too big.
Nonsense. I won trophies for my diving when I was younger.
That was quite a long time ago, Daddy Pig.
It's lucky I've kept myself so fit and strong. Please hold my glasses, Mummy Pig. You'll get a better view if you watch me from the side.
Please don't splash us with water, Daddy.
Of course I won't splash you, Peppa. I think I need a higher board.
Please be careful, Daddy Pig.
Yes, don't splash us, Daddy.
Don't worry, Peppa.
Don't splash us with water, Daddy.
I told you I wouldn't splash.
Clever Daddy.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
No need for my towel. I've got a special way of drying myself.
Daddy Pig has splashed everyone with water.
Daddy Pig!
Sorry, everyone.
We'll go to sleep after the story.
All right. Once upon a time, there was...
A little boy called Pedro Pony, and he found a magic bean.
Oh, yes. Now, Pedro planted that bean and it grew into an enormous beanstalk that went high into the sky.
That's right.
Pedro climbed to the top of that beanstalk and found
A
a...
horrible big giant. But I don't want that. I want a princess.
Oh, yes. There he found a beautiful Princess Peppa and Sir George, the brave knight.
And a cook who makes the most delicious food ever.
Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig and Grandpa Pig are waiting to eat dinner.
I'll go and see what's keeping Granny Pig.
What's next in the story?
Naughty Granny Pig. You woke the little ones.
We promised to sleep when the story ends, Grandpa.
I'm good at ending stories, Granny Pig. You go downstairs. I won't be long.
There's a boy, a beanstalk, a beautiful princess, a brave knight, and a cook who makes a lovely dinner.
Well, after they ate the lovely dinner, everyone fell asleep. The end.
Then they all woke up, and along came a wizard.
A wizard?
Yes, a wizard who is going to do a big magic show.
Ah, but...
Then along came a scary dragon. Grrr.
Granny Pig, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are still waiting to eat dinner.
That bedtime story doesn't seem to be working.
I'm the expert at telling bedtime stories. I'll have them asleep in no time.
Grrr, a scary dragon.
Peppa, George, back to bed.
We must all exercise and eat fruit and vegetables.
Which one should we eat, Mr. Potato?
Apples, oranges, carrots, tomatoes.
Potatoes? Why aren't you small, like a normal potato? Because he's not a normal potato. He's got legs. Normal potatoes don't have legs. He's a super potato. We watch your show every morning.
Very good. And remember to send me your drawings.
We will.
Peppa and her friends are at playgroup.
Children, today we will do drawings for Mr. Potato.
Hooray! I'm drawing a pineapple. I'm drawing a carrot.
Very good. What are you drawing, Emily?
A pea.
Lovely. And Pedro?
It's a super potato.
Oh, I see. And George has drawn a wonderful tomato. Peppa, what vegetable have you drawn?
My daddy watching television.
Oh, excellent. Now, we put the drawings in an envelope and post them to Mr. Potato.
It is morning and time for the Mr. Potato Show. Please welcome your friend and mine, Mr. Potato!
We posted some drawings to Mr. Potato in an envelope.
Did you get the envelope?
He can't hear you, Daddy. He's on television.
Oh, yes, of course.
I've received an envelope full of drawings. This tomato looks very juicy.
That's George's picture.
Well done, George.
But this picture from Peppa Pig is my favourite.
1, 2, 3.
George is looking for somewhere to hide.
9, 10. Ready or not, here we come. George, I can see your wiggly tail.
Peppa is hiding with George.
Move over, George. Found you.
Now Chloe must squeeze in with Peppa and George.
Move up. There you all are.
Now Belinda Bear must squeeze in too.
Budge up. We're like sardines in a tin.
Where's everyone gone?
Surprise!
Ah! Can we stop running around now?
Yeah, let's just chill out. Chill out? What's that?
We just sit around and talk about stuff.
I like talking. Blah, blah, blah.
Let's talk about music. I dig blues music.
I like Red's music. I like Green's music.
We don't like children's music.
No. What music are you into? I like this. It's very grown up.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Peppa, George, it's time to go home now. You will see Chloe again soon.
I'm coming to your house next week, Peppa. Can we come along too? You can come, but we will be playing games.
We like playing games with Peppa and George.
Hooray!
You can still have fun playing games, even when you're almost grown up.
Now that's what I call a blackberry bush.
This bush has been here since I was a little piggy.
It's an overgrown weed. I should have cut it down years ago.
Grandpa, why don't you like it?
I don't like the way it looks at me.
Silly Grandpa, it's just a harmless bush.
And it's covered in lovely blackberries.
George has seen some really big, juicy blackberries.
Careful, George, or you might get tangled. I have a stick for picking hard to reach blackberries.
Clever, Grandpa.
But the best blackberries are right at the very top. That's why I brought the ladder.
Don't lean too far over, Mummy Pig.
Don't worry, I've been climbing this blackberry bush since I was a little girl.
Yes, but you're not a little girl now.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh dear, Mummy Pig has fallen into the blackberry bush.
Mummy, can you get out?
No, I'm stuck.
You're stuck in a thorny bush like Sleeping Beauty.
What?
Once upon a time, there was a princess called Sleeping Beauty. One day, she fell asleep in a thorny bush, and she stayed there for 100 years.
Yes, that's a nice story, Peppa.
It is Suzy Sheep.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Suzy. My mummy is in a blackberry bush, and she'll be there for 100 years. Like Sleeping Beauty. And she'll be rescued by a handsome prince who will give her a kiss. My mummy is having an adventure. I wish my mummy would have adventures like that.
Can someone think of a way to get me out of here?
Don't worry, Mummy. In 100 years, a handsome prince will rescue you.
It is night time. Peppa and her friends are sitting around the campfire.
Children, let's all sing a song.
Yes!
The Bing Bong song, please.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Please, Madam Gazelle, sing the Bing Bong song.
All right. Ooh, we're playing a tune and we're singing a song with a bing and a bong and a bing.
Bong, bing, boo. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, boo. Bong, bing, boo. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, boo.
Oh, now, children, time for bed. Good night, children.
Good night, Madam Gazelle.
Peppa and Suzy are in their sleeping bags.
I've got a torch. Me too.
Attention, children. No more giggling, please.
What was that funny noise? I don't know. There it is again. Suzy, where are you going? Madam Gazelle! I'm a bit scared.
Oh, would you like to come in?
Yes, please. Madam Gazelle! I think I'm a bit scared too. Can I come in, please?
Of course.
I think I might be scared later.
I might be scared later too.
And me!
Come in, everyone.
Can we have the Bing Bong song, please?
All right. We're playing a tune and we're singing a song with a bing and a bong and a bing. Now we just have to wait until the electricity comes back.
How long will that be, exactly?
I would say exactly a long time.
Oh, but George and I want to do some dancing. I know what we can do. We can watch some television. Oh, it won't go on.
The TV needs electricity too.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh, now what are we going to do?
In the olden days, when there was no television, children would have to make up their own games.
I know. I need a cardboard box.
What is Peppa doing?
Mummy, will you cut a hole in this box for me?
What for?
You'll see.
Mummy Pig is cutting a hole in the cardboard box.
There you are, Peppa.
Thank you. Now you all have to sit down there. And George, you have to point this torch at me. Welcome to Peppa Pig News with me, Peppa Pig.
Peppa has made her own television.
Today, the whole world stopped working when there was a power cut. And all the electricity was lost.
Very good, Peppa.
Daddy Pig says that the electricity won't be back for a long, long time. Oh!
The electricity is back.
Hooray!
Shush! I haven't finished yet. Switch the lights off.
OK, Peppa.
Good. I have some very important news. The Queen has just found some more electricity and says that everyone can now be happy again.
Very good, Peppa.
Hooray!
Let's dance!
Peppa quite enjoyed the power cut, but she's happy.
Princess Peppa with my magic horse, Twinkle Toes.
Peppa likes playing with Twinkle Toes.
Whoops!
Perhaps you should play with the toy horse outside.
Yes, Mummy.
It's a bit steep here. Maybe you should play at the bottom of the hill. And the quickest way down the hill is to ride down.
Are you sure, Daddy? Don't crash like you always do.
Ho, ho! I know what I'm doing, Peppa. I'm a grown-up. Yee-haw!
How are you going to stop, Daddy?
I don't know. Where are the brakes?
Clever, Daddy. You use the duck pond to stop.
What was that big splash?
What big splash?
Daddy Pig, did you know you've got a duck on your head?
Oh, yes. Well, I did fall in the pond.
Horsey, horsey.
George wants to ride on the toy horse.
Go, go. Oh.
George cannot make the horse go.
If only there was someone big and strong to push George along.
I'm big and strong. I can push George.
What a good idea, Peppa.
Horsey, horsey. George, she's called Twinkle Toes. Horsey, Twinkle Toes. Horsey. I know. Because the present is for both of us, we'll call her Horsey Twinkle Toes.
Peppa and George love playing together with Horsey Twinkle Toes.
Today is International Day, when we celebrate all the countries of the world.
Hooray!
Peppa is dressed as France.
I'm France.
George is Russia. Pedro is America.
Yeehaw!
Zoe is Japan.
Konnichiwa.
Suzy is Holland.
Hello. That's Dutch for hello. Madam Gazelle, what do all the countries of the world do?
They sing the song of harmony together.
Hooray! I like singing. So do I.
Does everyone remember the words?
Yes, Madam Gazelle. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony.
Lovely! And later, we will sing that for your mummies and daddies.
It is playtime.
Enjoy yourselves! Play nicely together.
All the countries are playing in the playground. The United Kingdom is on the slide.
Whee!
France and Switzerland are on the swings. Germany is playing hopscotch.
1, 2, 3.
America, Russia, Spain and Greece are in the sandpit.
I'm building a big sandcastle. Yeehaw!
Here are Holland and Japan.
Now it's our turn in the sand pit. Why? Because you've had your turn. You can play on the slide now. But we want to play here.
Oh dear, there is not enough room in the sandpit for more than 4 countries.
What's going on? It's our turn in the sand pit. Ready, steady, go!
Wait for me! See you later, Mummy Pig!
See you later.
Peppa and George are riding their scooters to playgroup.
Not so fast!
Come on, Daddy!
Daddy can't keep up! Wait for me!
Peppa and George have arrived at playgroup.
Bye-bye, Daddy. Bye-bye.
Bye! Oh, now I'm going to have to walk back home. What I need are some wheels. Hang on, I've got wheels. Whee! Ha ha! This is fun!
Daddy Pig likes scootering.
Brum, brum. Whee!
Daddy Pig, you're riding Peppa's scooter.
Yes, scootering is such fun. You should try it sometime.
Peppa and George are painting pictures at playgroup.
Madam Gazelle, we came to school on our scooters today.
Very good, Peppa and George. Let's all paint pictures of how we came to school today.
I came on my bicycle.
Very good.
I walked here.
So nice to get the fresh air in your lungs.
My granddad brought me in his truck. Broom, broom, broom.
Lovely.
It is time for Mummy and Daddy Pig to pick up the children from playgroup.
Have you got the car keys, Daddy Pig?
I don't think we should take the car, Mummy Pig.
But it's a long way to walk to playgroup.
We don't have to walk. I made that mistake this morning. We can scooter. Race you! Whee!
What? Are you sure? OK. Whee!
Play catch with it. Like a ball. Sort of. But when you throw a boomerang, it comes back to you. That's impossible. I told you it was impossible. You need to throw it harder. George, you have a go. Oh, it doesn't work. You're just not throwing it right. You need to throw it hard. What? Like this?
Watch out!
Whoa!
Ha! I did it!
The boomerang has flown all the way back to Peppa.
What was that?
It's a boomerang, Daddy.
Ah, yes.
You have to throw it hard and then it comes back.
Allow me to show you, Mr. Pig. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, throw!
So, when does it come back?
Keep a good lookout, kids. That boomerang could be anywhere.
I think we might have found it.
Hello.
This is Mr. Wallaby. He is the next-door neighbour.
Hi, Mr. Wallaby. I was just teaching these kids how to throw a boomerang. Sorry about your window.
Well, there's no worries there, mate. What's a broken window between friends?
Mr. Wallaby is a very nice neighbour.
Don't let it happen again, though.
Thanks. Like I was saying, to throw a boomerang, you need to throw it hard.
What? Like this?
That's it, Daddy. It's coming back.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Catch it, Mr. Pig.
Ah, missed it.
Oh, no.
The boomerang has broken another window.
You have to huff.
Huff.
And you have to puff.
Puff.
And blow.
So many bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the sky. Ooh. Look at that big bubble. That's not a bubble, Pedro. That's the full moon. Ah, and you know what you do when you see a full moon? You howl. Ow! Why do you do that? That's what wolves do. We howl at the moon. Wendy, can you teach us how to do that? Okay. First, you have to look up at the moon. And then you howl. Ow! Ow!
Wendy Wolf has taught everyone how to howl like a wolf.
Wow, who did that one? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't any of us. It's a wild animal.
It is Granny Wolf.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
Hello, Granny.
You must all be Wendy's friends. How do you do?
Hello, Granny Wolf. My, what big ears you've got, Granny Wolf.
All the better to hear you with.
What big eyes you've got, Granny Wolf.
All the better to see you with.
And what big teeth you've got.
All the better to eat birthday cake.
Wendy, what What's that in the middle of your cake? It is a little house made of sticks. Ah!
Time to blow out the candles, Wendy.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow the candles out.
Hello, we're sailing.
We're canoeing. We're pedalling. Look, an island.
We could go there for our picnic.
Hooray! Oh. The island is a bit small to have a picnic on.
We can have our picnic in the boats.
Who'd like a sandwich?
Me, please.
Here's some bread, Mrs. Duck.
Mrs. Duck loves picnics. Everyone loves picnics.
Come in, boats. 1, 2 and 3. Your time is up.
1, 2 and 3. That's us.
Let's see who can get back first. We'll have a race.
Yes! Pedal faster, Daddy.
I'm not sure I can pedal much faster.
Oh, Daddy Pig. I'll do the pedalling.
Quicker, Mummy.
This is quite hard work, isn't it?
Aha! We'll be carried back by the wind, Danny. Oh,
What is it?
the wind has stopped.
Without any wind, the sailing boat cannot go.
We'll just have to wait for the wind to pick up again.
How long will that take?
I don't know. It could be weeks.
Can't we use the engine?
Oh, you don't have engines on sailing boats, Danny. Oh.
The sailing boat does have an engine.
Full sail!
Emily and her family are in the lead.
Pedal faster, Mummy. We're going to win the race.
Here come Danny and Captain Dog.
Hooray! We win!
That was exhausting. Next time we'll take a sailing boat.
Yes, sailing boats have engines on them.
What's that?
Grandpa Pig is putting up a big stripy tent in his garden.
It's the circus! Hooray! Grandpa, can we see the circus?
Circus, Peppa? There's no circus here.
Why have you got a big stripy tent then?
This is for Granny Pig's garden party.
Oh, what's a garden party?
It's where grown-ups stand around talking.
What a waste of a good tent.
A circus would be more exciting.
Why don't you make your own circus?
Yes, we can call it Peppa's Circus.
Have you finished putting up the tent, Grandpa? The guests will be here soon.
Granny, we're doing a circus for your garden party.
What a splendid idea.
Can we dress up?
Of course. I'll get the dressing up box.
We can be clowns and strongmen and jugglers. My daddy was in the circus.
Wow, what did he do?
He sold tickets.
Here, you can all find something to wear in the dressing up box.
Peppa has found a top hat. Danny Dog has found some spotty trunks and a stick-on moustache. Pedro has found a clown outfit.
Who wants makeup?
Me, please.
What does everyone want to be? I want to be the clown.
But, Peppa, where is your clown costume?
OK, you be the clown.
I want to be the strong man.
OK, Danny, you be the strong man.
I want to be the juggler.
But I wanted to do that.
Wow!
OK, you be the juggler.
We'll have a fantastic view when we get to the top.
We're here.
Hooray! Look at the lovely sunny view.
Oh dear, it has started to rain.
Where's the lovely view?
There's a lovely view.
It is Miss Rabbit's ice cream store.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Hello, Daddy Pig.
4 ice creams, please.
What flavours would you like?
Mint, orange, strawberry and blueberry, please.
OK.
Look what I've got.
Ice cream!
Oh, they're our favourite colours.
That's right. Green for me
Orange for me.
Strawberry red for me.
and George's is...
Yummy.
Look, the sun has come out.
And look what else has come out.
A rainbow!
Peppa and George love rainbows.
A rainbow only comes out when it's rainy and sunny at the same time.
Ooh!
It's got all our favourite colours in it.
Yes. Red and orange and green and blue.
And do you know what you find at the end of a rainbow?
No.
You find treasure.
Oh, can we go find the treasure now?
OK. The end of the rainbow looks like it's just on the next hill.
Let's go! Whee! It's a rainy, sunny day. The rainbow's here to play. Rainbow, rainbow, red and orange and yellow and green and purple and blue. Rainbow, rainbow, it's a rainy, sunny day.
Here we are.
Oh, where's our rainbow gone?
It's moved to the next hill.
You cheeky rainbow. We're going on holiday in a camper van.
Danger, danger. Oil is low.
What's oil?
Oil helps engines to run smoothly.
Will the oil run out?
No, these warnings always give you plenty of time.
Oil is gone.
Oh, dear.
Luckily, I've got a spare can of oil.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
We simply pour the oil into the engine and...
What's wrong?
there's nothing in here. The engine's gone.
It's Mummy Sheep with Suzy Sheep.
Hello, Suzy. Hello, Peppa. We've lost our engine.
Lost your engine?
Yes, it's completely disappeared.
I'd like to help, but I don't know a thing about engines. I'm probably just being silly, but this looks a bit like an engine.
Ah, yes. Well spotted, Mummy Sheep.
The camper van has its engine at the back.
There. That should be enough oil. Thank you, Mummy Sheep.
You're welcome. Have a lovely holiday.
Are we nearly there yet?
Just up the next hill. You have reached your destination.
Hooray!
Time for bed.
Where will we sleep?
Mummy Pig and I will sleep on this bed.
Ooh!
And you two will sleep upstairs.
But there isn't an upstairs.
Ho, ho. Watch this.
The camper van's roof is lifting up.
The camper van is just like our little house.
While we're on holiday, it is our little house.
George and Richard love the sandpit.
George, Richard, today we are going to make sandcastles. First, we fill the buckets with sand. We turn the buckets over and give them a little tap. Now we lift the buckets. Hey, presto!
Richard has made a sandcastle.
Hey, presto!
And George has made a sandcastle.
You see, playing together is fun.
Oh dear, this game has not gone very well.
It was your brother's fault. He broke George's sandcastle. Squeak! Your brother broke my brother's sandcastle first.
Now, you two big girls are meant to be teaching Richard and George to play nicely together.
That's right. We're big girls. And George and Richard are too little to play together properly.
I've got an idea. George, what's your most favourite thing in the whole playground?
Seesaw!
George loves the seesaw.
Seesaw.
It is a bit difficult to play on a seesaw on your own. Richard wants to play on the seesaw.
Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. Look, George and Richard are playing together. Seesaw, 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 seesaw.
George likes Richard. Richard likes George.
Peppa, pick me! Pick me!
But, Daddy, you're not very good at running.
I was very good when I was a little piggy.
But now you have a big tummy.
But I can still touch my toes. Nearly.
All right, Daddy. But you must run very fast.
The mummies and daddies will run the first part of the race and then hand the batons to the children.
Mummies and daddies, ready, steady, go!
Run, Daddy!
Daddy Pig is in the lead.
Come on, Daddy! Come on, Daddy! Thank you, Daddy. You did very well. Now it's my turn to
Peppa, stop talking and run!
Oh!
Keep on running!
Keep going!
Go on!
And the winner is Emily Elephant.
Hooray! Oh, Daddy, I haven't won a prize yet.
Don't worry, Peppa. There's still one more event.
And now for the last event of the day, the tug of war. Boys against girls. When I say go, you must pull the rope with all your strength.
The girls will win.
No, they won't. The boys will win.
Ready, steady, go.
Come on, boys.
Come on, pull.
Come on, the girls. Pull! I am pulling.
Everyone is pulling so hard, the rope is breaking.
Whoa!
And the result is a draw. So both teams win.
Hooray! I love the school sports day, especially when I win a prize. Can I have a ticket, please?
Thank you, Peppa. What are you hoping to win?
The balloon ride.
Wouldn't it be nicer to win the homemade chocolate cake?
Daddy Pig loves homemade chocolate cake.
The red ticket wins the balloon ride.
Hooray!
All aboard for the balloon ride. How many passengers, please?
4, please.
And Teddy. Dinosaur.
Oh, and a teddy and a dinosaur. That makes 6.
All aboard.
Hurry up, Daddy Pig. Hop aboard.
Quick, Daddy.
Splice the main brace. Chocks away. Full steam ahead.
Very impressive, Miss Rabbit. You must be an expert pilot.
Not really. This is the first time I've ever flown a balloon.
Oh.
Hold tight.
Miss Rabbit heats up the air in the balloon to make it rise into the sky.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Would anyone like to do the map reading?
I will.
Are you sure, Daddy Pig?
I'm very good at map reading. Oh, this map is a bit difficult.
Shall we go higher?
Yes, please. Higher, higher.
The balloon is rising high into the sky.
Oh, where did the sky go?
Don't worry, Peppa. We're just flying through a cloud.
Ooh. sleigh is back again. Hooray! Big balloon, bigger than the sun and moon, flying high in the sky, fly and fly and fly and fly. Look, Teddy, we're flying really high.
Peppa, be careful you don't drop...
Teddy! I've dropped Teddy! We're all going on a seaside holiday, sandcastle swimming and sunny skies. We're all going on a seaside holiday, sea and sand and ice cream too.
Here we are, the seaside.
The beach is covered in snow.
Oh!
That sea looks cold.
I was looking forward to having a swim. You still can. The sea's not frozen over. Come along, girls. What are you waiting for?
I can't swim because I've sprained my ankle.
And I think I might have a cough.
Come on in, Mummy Pig. It's lovely. Are you sure it's lovely? Of course. The sea is wonderful today. OK, then.
Mummy Pig is going for a swim.
Is it cold, Mummy?
It's a little bit cold.
It always feels cold when you first get in.
If you keep moving, you'll warm up.
OK, I'll keep moving.
Mummy Pig has run out of the sea.
Let's get you dry.
Peppa, George and Daddy Pig are warming Mummy Pig up by rubbing her with towels.
Oh, that's better. Are you going for a swim, Daddy Pig?
Maybe not today.
Who wants an ice cream?
Me!
Everyone likes ice creams at the seaside.
I wanted to make sand castles, but the beach is covered in snow.
We can make snow castles. First, we fill the buckets with snow. We turn the buckets upside down, give them a little tap, and hey presto, a snow castle.
Snow castles! I love the seaside. And I love the snow. I love the seaside and the snow.
I got up this morning. The sea was still there. So was the sky. The sea, the sky, the sea, the sky.
Here's your cheese.
Oh, I've missed cheese.
And a new book.
How to run a lighthouse. Oh, that'll come in handy.
Why is your house called a lighthouse?
I'll show you, Peppa.
The staircase goes round and round to the very top of the lighthouse.
Round and round and round.
It's called a lighthouse because it has this big light at the top.
Wow!
It shines through the dark, helping sailors to find their way.
Ooh.
And when it's foggy, I use this foghorn. Fog!
That's loud.
No fog today, just sea and sky. The stories I could tell...
No, thank you. We've got to go.
We're sailing to Pirate Island. Goodbye, Grampy Rabbits.
Enjoy the sea and the sky!
Grandad Dog's boat has arrived at Pirate Island.
Look, our sandcastle is still here. Let's play hide and seek.
OK. 1, 2... There are not many places to hide on Pirate Island.
5.
Ready or not, here I come! Found you!
Oh.
Now, where's George? Grandad Dog cannot find George anywhere. I give up. Where is he?
Boo!
George was hiding behind Grandad Dog. Clever George! Let's set off home before it gets dark.
Oh, it is getting dark.
Don't worry. The light from Grampy Rabbit's lighthouse will show us the way home. Grampy Rabbit is ready for bed.
Ah, my new book, How to Run a Lighthouse.
The target and win a giant teddy.
You can do that easy, Mummy.
We don't want to win another giant teddy, Peppa.
Don't worry, you won't win. Women are useless at this.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It's a game of skill.
How much for one go?
£1. Mummy Pig has won. Unbelievable. Here's your giant teddy.
Hooray! I want a teddy like that one, Mummy.
They're too big.
No, they're not.
Daddy Pig and George are riding on the big wheel. Hold tight now.
Oh, that really is high. Whoa. Phew, I'm glad that's over.
5 times round for £1.
5 times round? Oh, no. Whoa!
Roll up, roll up! Test your strength on the old hammer and bell.
What do we have to do?
You hit this button with this hammer. If the bell rings, you win a prize. No skill involved, but you need to be strong.
I'll have a go.
£1. Bad luck.
Ho, ho! I'm strong. I'll have a go. Stand back, everyone.
Do be careful, Daddy Pig. You're not that fit.
Oh, yes, Daddy Pig is looking a bit tubby.
What?
I'm just saying Daddy Pig is a bit round in the tummy.
Give me that hammer.
Goodness me, I've never seen anything like it.
That wins all the giant teddies we have.
Hooray!
Now, let's make the party food.
This is the playgroup kitchen. Everyone is helping with the party food. Emily Elephant and Wendy Wolf are decorating cupcakes.
I'll do the icing.
I will sprinkle the hundreds and thousands.
Peppa and George are making jelly.
Wobbly jelly. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Pedro Pony is outside keeping guard. Here comes Madame Gazelle.
Madame Gazelle is coming.
We're not ready. Stop her, Pedro.
OK.
Hello, Pedro. You're early for playgroup?
Yes. Don't go inside.
Why not?
It's a nice day out here, isn't it?
Yes, Pedro. Can I go inside now?
No. It's against the law.
What are you talking about, Pedro?
We're ready.
You could go in now.
Surprise! For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. Hooray! Here is a present for you. An antique clock.
Ooh. It's made of solid plastic.
Thank you. But why is there a party for me? Everyone wanted to thank you for being the best teacher in the world.
So, we've made you a leaving party.
Because you're going away forever.
I'm not going away forever.
But you said there was no more playgroup.
Oh, Peppa. All I said was no playgroup next week. I'm going on holiday.
Oh!
I will be teaching for many years to come. Who else could be the teacher?
No one!
Roll up! Roll up! All sorts of bits and bobs.
What a lot of bric-a-brac, Emily. You will be busy all day selling it.
Here is Mr. Fox. This all looks very interesting.
Balloons! Lovely balloons! Would you like a balloon, Madame Gazelle?
May I have a red one? How much is it?
How much have you got?
Oh, of course. We are raising money for the school roof.
Look, Madame Gazelle, I've got rid of everything.
Wonderful, Emily. How much money have you raised?
Money?
Did you not get some money for the bits and bobs?
I didn't need to. Mr. Fox took it away for nothing. Don't
get your face painted here.
Suzy Sheep is in charge of the face painting stall.
Hello, Suzy. Can I be a mountain leopard, please?
No, I can only do fruit.
OK. Can I be...
A plum! There.
Peppa is in charge of the lucky dip.
Roll up for your lucky dip.
Moo! Hello, Peppa.
Hello, Mr. Bull. You've got a green face.
I'm an apple.
Ooh, would you like to try the lucky dip?
OK. What do I do?
Just pull a prize out of the barrel. Everyone a winner.
Mr. Bull has won a dolly.
Meow.
Can I have a go?
Mrs. Cat has won a digger.
Oh, do you want to swap?
No, thank you.
Mr. Bull and Mrs. Cat like their lucky dip prizes.
Roll up.
Freddy Fox is in charge of the mummies and daddies race.
Thank you. It's all to raise money for a new school roof.
I love the score, Fate. Me too. What do you like best? The face painting. I like the balloons. I like the bouncy castle the best. I like everything.
Oh, a very good choice, Peppa.
See you later, Peppa. See you later.
George, what do you like best?
Dinosaur. Grrr.
Oh, dear. There aren't any dinosaurs at the Fate, George.
Maybe we can get you a dinosaur balloon.
Are you sure they have dinosaur balloons, Daddy Pig?
I'm certain of it.
Can George and I get our faces painted first?
Of course.
Miss Rabbit has painted Peppa's friends as tigers.
There you are, Suzy. Now you look like a tiger.
Thank you, Miss Rabbit. Wow. I like your face, Suzy. Are you a pussycat? No, I'm a tiger.
Peppa, would you like your face painted?
Yes, please. Can I be an elephant?
Oh dear, I don't know how to do elephants. I can do tigers.
Yes, a tiger, please.
There you are, Peppa. Now you're a tiger.
I'm a tiger.
George, what would you like to be?
Dinosaur. Grrr.
A dinosaur? How about a tiger instead? I'm good at tigers.
I'm a tiger. So am I. Meow. Tigers don't say woof woof. How do you know? Because tigers are big cats. Meow. And I'm a cat. Catty, please can you teach us how to be tigers? OK. Tigers creep very, very slowly. And then they jump.
Ah, an old pram.
No, George isn't a baby, Grandpa.
We only need the pram's wheels, Peppa.
Ooh.
This bit can be the bonnet.
And this can be the seat.
What's your favourite number, George?
George's favourite number is 2.
Oh, this racing car will be super fast.
Hooray! Don't make it go too fast, Grandpa. George is only little.
Don't worry, Peppa. This will be a pedal car, not a motor car.
Ah!
Next, we need a steering wheel. Last of all, you need racing goggles and a hat.
It's George's racing car!
Here are Danny Dog, Zoe Zebra and Pedro Pony.
Hello, everyone. Look at George's racing car. Wow!
I'll race you.
And me.
And me.
I want to race too. Where's your racing car, Peppa? I don't have a racing car.
Don't worry, Peppa. You can be the chief mechanic.
What does that do?
You fix George's car if it goes wrong.
Oh, goody. I hope it goes wrong a lot.
Let's start the race.
3 times round the garden.
Ready, steady, go!
And they're off.
Come
on,
That's the end of lap 1, and George is in the lead.
What's all this noise out here? I'm trying to watch television.
We're having a race, Granny. Daddy, we went up and down and round and round.
Oh, I'm really sad to have missed that. See you back at home. Who put that pipe there? I know. I'll take a shortcut. It's a bit muddy. Come on, car. Daddy Pig needs to get home.
Daddy Pig is stuck.
I'll ring for Grandad Dog's pickup truck.
Hello! Breakdown recovery!
I'm stuck in the mud. Can you come and rescue me, please?
Sorry, Daddy Pig. I'm moving a big metal pipe that some maniac has left in the road. I'll pass you on to the next rescue service.
Hello, fire service.
I'm stuck in the mud. Can you rescue me, please?
Sorry, Daddy Pig. I'm rescuing a tortoise that's stuck up a tree.
Calm down, Tiddles. I don't know why you like climbing trees. You're a tortoise.
Meh. Don't worry, Daddy Pig. I'll pass you on to the highest rescue service in the land.
What's that noise? Whoa! I'm flying!
Miss Rabbit's helicopter has rescued Daddy Pig.
Hooray! Lucky Daddy gets a helicopter ride after all.
Shall we show him what my helicopter can do?
Yes!
It can go straight up. Whoa! It can go straight down.
Whoa!
It can even move the loop.
Everyone likes going up and down and round in Miss Rabbit's helicopter.
Aim is to go to Captain Hog's hideout and get back my treasure without being caught.
Hooray!
Everyone is excited to be playing the pirate game.
Hello, Grandpa Pig. We're on our way.
Jolly good.
Grandpa Pig and Polly Parrot are guarding the pirate treasure.
Be the black galleon fast and the wind at our backs, we'll away!
What does that mean?
Run to the boat!
Yo-ho-ho! Yeehaw!
Whoa there! Put your life jackets on.
On Grandad Dog's boat, all the children must wear life jackets.
That scurvy dog-beard should be here by now.
Here's a nice cup of tea, Grandpa Pig.
Oh, thank you, Granny Pig.
At last. Are we all ready now?
Mr. Dogbeard, I need to go to the toilet. And me. And me. And me. And me. And me.
What can be keeping them? Hello, Grandad Dog? I thought you said you were on your way.
Yes, we're almost there. It's taken a while to get my crew together. Anchors away! Full sail!
Aye, aye, Dogbeard!
Oh, jolly pirates we, that sail the deep blue sea, to find the golden treasure, full sail, ahoy, yippee! Land ahoy!
The children have arrived at Grandpa Pig's orchard.
The game is to get that treasure without being caught.
Hooray for the pirates!
Shush, Mummy!
I hope there are no pirates around here trying to take my lovely treasure.
What?
That's how it was for me. It was a dark and stormy night. I was on an adventure. Ready?
But it's not windy or nighttime.
You have to pretend.
Everyone crosses the pretend river safely.
Hooray!
Well done, my little explorers.
What's next, Grampy Rabbit?
Your next adventure is to swing across this swamp full of crocodiles.
I can't see any crocodiles. You've got to pretend.
Let those crocodiles know who's boss.
Go away, you naughty crocodiles.
That's the spirit.
Did you ever swing across a crocodile swamp?
Of course I did.
Were you scared?
Not as scared as they were of me. Ready? Don't forget to do the call.
Everyone has crossed the pretend crocodile swamp safely.
Well done.
What's our next adventure?
This is a vault. Big athletes jump over it like this. But you can pretend it's a dinosaur and crawl through its legs.
Have you crawled through a dinosaur's legs, Grampy Rabbit?
Oh, yes. Once I was walking in the jungle when I stumbled into a lost world of dinosaurs. And that's it! You've made it out of the jungle!
Look at that! It's a spoon. It's a shiny spoon. Look! I can make you go upside down.
Ooh! How does that work?
It's magic. My daddy says so.
Ah! Let's find some more magic shiny things in the garden.
George has found a muddy puddle.
Ooh! It's shiny enough to see our faces.
I can see the sky. There's a cloud.
Here are Pedro Pony and Danny Dog.
Hello, everyone. Did you drop something in that puddle? No, we're looking at the sky. But the sky is in the sky.
Look at this spoon.
That's my face. It looks funny. Whoa! Now I'm upside down. How does that work? It's a funny magic mirror spoon.
I know where there are some big funny mirrors. Really? Wobbly mirrors in a tent.
Where are these wobbly mirrors?
At the fair.
The parents have brought the children to the fair.
Roll up, roll up. See my amazing wobbly mirrors.
The tent is full of big wobbly mirrors.
Ooh, what's happened to my body?
You're a wobbly jelly.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. How does it do that, Daddy?
It's very simple. Illusions of optical differentials by convex and concave surfaces generate patterns...
So it's magic.
Yes, it's magic.
Look at me! I've gone all squishy.
I've got a long neck, like a giraffe.
Me first. Hooray!
Peppa has knocked over 2 Skittles.
My turn. It's very hard, Suzy. You probably won't be able to do it.
Suzy has knocked over all the Skittles.
Hooray!
Oh, well done.
Now it's George's turn.
Because George is little, he can stand a bit closer.
Oh. George is too little to play Skittles.
George doesn't like being the littlest one.
Let's play bat and ball. Peppa can throw the ball and George has to bat it. But if anyone catches the ball, George is out.
OK. Caught it!
George is out. George is a bit too little even for bat and ball.
You just need a bit more practice, George. Watch me.
Wow!
Oops. I'll just get the ball back. Hello, Mummy Pig. Can we have our ball back, please?
Yes, but please play more carefully in future.
Yes, Mummy Pig. Sorry, Mummy Pig.
Here is Danny Dog.
What are you doing? We're playing bat and ball. My daddy is very good at it. He batted the ball all the way into the house. Wow, can I play bat and ball too?
Maybe it's time for a different garden game.
Like what?
Limbo!
What's limbo when it's at home?
I'll show you.
I know. You jump over it. It's much too high to jump over.
Ho, ho! We go under the limbo pole and we need music to do it.
Daddy Pig is very good at limbo. George's hat is on top of some reeds in the pond.
Lucky for us, your hat is still clean, George.
But how do we get it?
This is a job for a grown-up. I will need a stick.
Don't fall in, Grandpa.
I know what I'm doing, Peppa. I can reach it.
I see a big piggy who needs a bath.
Grandpa Pig, what on earth are you doing?
I'm having a cup of tea.
No, you're not.
Of course I'm not. That was a joke. It is perfectly clear to see that I have fallen into the pond.
That was a silly thing to do. Peppa, George, you're both covered in mud too.
We were trying to get George's hat back, Granny.
Where is George's hat anyway?
It's flying in the sky.
I will get George's hat back and then you can all get cleaned up.
Be careful, Granny.
I would use a stick.
Thank you, everyone, but it's perfectly fine. I've got boots on.
If you walk on that manure, you will sink.
Hush, Grandpa. I have no intention of sinking. I can reach it. Got it. Ah!
Oh dear, Granny Pig is covered in manure.
Ooh, smelly Granny Pig.
Mummy Pig has come to pick up Peppa and George.
Hello.
Grandpa Pig, I thought you promised not to let the children get muddy.
I think you will find we promised not to let George's hat get muddy.
And it's not muddy.
It's perfectly clean.
Yes, I can see. The only clean thing around here is George's woolly hat.
Oh, Peppa, I must be at one with the puddle.
What?
To jump in a puddle, I must think like a puddle.
Do you need to do running?
No?
Do you need to do press-ups?
No. I need to sleep and dream about puddles.
It is the day of the big puddle jump. Daddy Pig is wearing his puddle jumping costume.
I can't find my golden boots.
I gave those old boots to Grandpa for his gardening.
My lucky golden boots to be used as gardening boots?
You've got other ones.
It's not the same.
Hello?
Grandpa? Remember those old boots I gave you?
Yes.
Daddy needs them back urgently.
You have been looking after them.
They have been watered.
Grandpa Pig is growing tomatoes in Daddy's lucky boots.
We need them for the puddle jump.
Today.
Righto, I'll meet you there.
Everyone has come to watch Daddy Pig's puddle jump. Please welcome your friend and mine, Mr. Potato!
Hooray!
Good luck, Daddy Pig. Oh, but where are your lucky boots?
Here they are.
Thank you, Grandpa Pig. I can smell tomatoes.
And now for Daddy Pig's puddle jump. Daddy Pig is thinking. Ready, steady, go!
I must become one with the puddle. I must be the puddle.
Wah! The puddle has gone.
The puddle has gone over all of us.
Pedro Pony is playing on the roundabout.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Pedro. We've got a desert island with houses and roads, shops, trees and a lake. But we need water for the lake. Have you got some, please? I don't know what you're talking about. It's just pretend. We're playing a game. Oh, I see. You want pretend water? Yes. I know where there's pretend snow. We can melt it to get pretend water. Where? On the mountain top. That's a slide. It's a pretend mountain. Oh, what's the matter, Pedro? Because it is a hot day, the snow has melted. Can't we pretend it hasn't melted? No, it's melted good and proper. Oh. But look, over there, real water.
Daddy Pig is drinking from the water fountain.
Water! Daddy, can we have some water in our bucket, please? We're making a lake.
Oh, of course.
We've got water. Nice water.
It is Freddy Fox.
Hello, everyone. What's this? It's a desert island. We are going to live here forever. If only it had a flag.
I've got a flag in my van if you'd like it. Mr. Fox has got everything in his van.
We only need a pretend one, Mr. Fox.
OK, how about these?
Thank you, Mr. Fox. Now our desert island is perfect. We will live here forever. Again!
Home time, children! That was a lovely party, wasn't it?
Yes!
Have you all had fun?
Yes!
Are you ready to go home now?
No!
Oh, my goodness! We're never going to get them out!
There's only one thing for it. I'll have to go in.
Good luck!
Ah! I'm stuck! Help!
Don't worry, I'm coming in! I'm nearly there! Oh no, I'm stuck too! Help!
Hello! Mr. Elephant has come to collect Edmund Elephant.
Mr. Elephant!
Help! We're stuck!
No problem, ladies. I'll get you out.
No, don't! You'll get stuck! It's a trap!
Ah! I'm stuck!
Daddy Pig, Peppa and Suzy have come to collect George.
Ah, what good little children you are. Where are your parents?
Help!
We're stuck!
Ho, ho! That usually happens to me. That is going to happen to me, isn't it? I'm going to go in there and get stuck.
Me and Suzy can go in. We're smaller.
That's kind of you both, but it is my job. As a grown-up, I must do this.
But Daddy!
Don't worry, Peppa. If I get stuck, I will ring for the rescue services. Ah, yes, I'm stuck. Lucky I've got my phone.
Hello? Rescue service?
Oh, You're in here too?
Yes, I'm a bit tied up at the moment.
So there's no one to rescue us.
We're here, Daddy. We will rescue the grown-ups. My dad sells these in boxes of 10.
Thank you, Freddy. I will remember that.
You don't need to go on holiday to get them.
Thank you.
What are these?
These are castanets.
My dad sells them in boxes of 5.
Thank you, Freddy. Olé! That is how you play the castanets. Here you are, Emily.
Do I have to do the dance?
No, just make the clickety-clack noise. Ah, I see Rebecca has cymbals.
Yes.
Now you know what your instruments sound like. We can play them all together. Ready?
Steady, go!
Stop, stop, stop! That is not music, that is just noise. Anybody can bang, 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 but to make music, you have to listen to each other and keep in time.
Madam Gazelle, I can't listen and do music.
Can you clap?
Yes.
If you can clap, you can make music. Or the girls, please copy me. Now, boys.
Madam Gazelle has made the clapping into music.
And stop. Now we will learn how to play our instruments together. Meow.
The parents have come to pick up the children.
Ah, you're just in time. May I present the Shake, Rattle and Bang Orchestra.
Hooray!
Children, ready, steady, go!
Bravo! Yes, and the 2 stars at the end point to the North Star.
Wow. North Star, North Star. Are you near or are you far? Can we get there in the car?
No, Peppa. The stars are much too far away.
Are they even further than the seaside?
Oh, yes. But they look a lot closer through a telescope.
Have we got a telescope?
No, but Grandpa Pig has a very good telescope.
Can we go to Grandpa Pig's house now?
It's much too late.
Maybe we can go just this once, Daddy Pig.
Hooray!
It is the first time Peppa and George have been in the car at night.
Look, we're following the North Star.
North Star, shining with a twinkly glow. Please show us the way to go.
Peppa and George have arrived at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
Oh dear, I do hope Grandpa and Granny Pig haven't gone to bed.
What are you doing here at this hour?
We want to see the stars.
Peppa and George were hoping they could look through your telescope.
I see. Very well. To the top of the house, everyone. Here she is, old Bess.
Wow.
Grandpa Pig's hobby is looking at the stars.
Now, who's for the first look?
Me. Ooh, the North Star.
We sailors use it to find our way home.
Daddy used it to find his way here.
Oh,
Are there other things in the sky?
yes. This is a planet called Saturn.
Happy birthday, Daddy Pig!
Thank you.
There's just one more thing to do before Daddy gets home.
Yes, Daddy's birthday surprise. Shh, George, remember, it's a secret.
Shh,
Peppa and George have buckets of water. Mummy Pig has balloons. I wonder what Daddy Pig's birthday surprise can be.
Daddy's home!
Quick, back to the house.
Daddy Pig is home from work.
Happy birthday, Daddy Pig.
Thank you, everyone. Wow, what a lot of candles.
That's because you are very, very old, Daddy. You must blow out all your candles in one go.
I'll do my best.
Hooray! And here's your birthday present.
Thank you. New boots. Fantastic. Let's try them out.
Peppa, George and Mummy Pig are wearing their boots. Daddy Pig is wearing his birthday boots. Daddy Pig has found a little puddle.
Let's see if these boots work.
The puddle is a bit too little for Daddy Pig.
What I need is a big puddle.
Why not try over here, Daddy Pig?
Ooh, what's this?
It's your special birthday surprise.
Shh, shh.
What are they up to?
A big muddy puddle.
Fantastic!
What's a midnight feast? We eat things in secret. Ooh. I know where there's food, but we must be very quiet. Shh, Suzy. Shh, Peppa. Quiet.
Mummy Zebra has woken up.
We're going to have the best midnight feast ever.
What's going on? You'll wake Daddy Zebra. Now, who knows a nice, gentle bedtime story?
Me. And me. I'll start. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy. Now your turn, Peppa. And she lived in the forest. She was very pretty. And she had a fairy wand.
Lovely.
Your turn, Emily. Tell us what happens next. Well, I'm not really sure. Just say anything, Emily, as long as it's not boring. OK. The little fairy met a big monster who went... Too scary!
What's all this noise?
Oh dear, the noise has woken Mr. Zebra.
Sorry, Daddy. There was a story about a fairy and a scary monster. And we want to know what happens next.
Very well. The monster lifted up his big, hairy paw and walked along on his big, hairy feet.
Ooh.
And he said, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are."
Mr. Zebra's song has sent everyone to sleep.
I liked your treehouse, Peppa. Can we come in? Yes. Now we can have a tea party.
Here are Pedro and Danny.
Nay. Hello, Peppa. Can we come in? Sorry, Danny. Only girls can come into the treehouse. Boys are a bit noisy. They always spoil the tea parties. But George and Richard are boys. Oh, yes. Sorry, George. This treehouse is for girls only.
What's wrong?
The girls won't let us into the treehouse. It isn't fair.
Ho ho! I think I can help. Come over here.
Now we can have a nice, quiet tea party. What's that noise?
There. Now you boys have your very own den with its very own drawbridge.
A castle! Thank you, Grandpa Pig. Can we come in? No, this is a boys' den, for boys only. But I love castles. Castles aren't as good as tree houses. Come on, girls. I'm the king of the castle.
Every castle needs a flag.
Wow! They've got a flag. We don't need a silly flag.
Here is Granny Pig.
Hello, girls. Can I get you anything?
A flag, please. And it must be better than the boys' flag. Can we ride on the train?
I'm giving the children an educational bus tour. Are trains educational?
They certainly are.
Hands up, all those who want to ride on the train.
Me!
And hands up, all those who want to stay on the bus. OK. You can all go on the train and I'll follow along behind.
Grandma's little train goes choo-choo-choo, choo-choo-choo, choo-choo-choo. Grandma's little train goes choo-choo-choo, all day long.
What a lot of mud.
We don't want to get stuck. Maybe we should go a different way.
It's only a patch of mud. Come on, Gertrude. You can make it.
Come on, bus. You can make it.
The bus is stuck in the mud.
Oh, bother.
Hello, Miss Rabbit. How are you today?
I'm a bit stuck. Can you rescue me?
Certainly.
Is your truck strong enough?
Trust me.
Did it work?
No. We need a vehicle with more power.
Can I help in any way?
It's nothing that I can't deal with. Thanks anyway.
I've got an idea. Grandpa Pig's train can tow me out of the mud.
Good thinking, Miss Rabbit.
Grandpa's little train is going to pull the bus out of the mud.
Full steam.
Come on, Gertrude!
On, Gertrude!
Oh, well done.
It's amazing what can be done by a toy train.
Toy? Gertrude isn't a toy.
Gertrude is the very best train in the whole world. It sounds a bit boring.
Or there's Potato City.
What's Potato City?
There's a tour of the potato fields ending with a potato tasting.
Sounds interesting.
Or there's Duckland.
What's Duckland?
It's a wide river full of ducks.
Duckland! Let's go to Duckland!
Peppa and George love ducks.
How do we get to Duckland?
The camper van can guide us.
Hello, where are we going today?
Duckland, please.
Follow the road ahead in a straight line.
We're going to Duckland in a camper van.
Welcome to Duckland. How many tickets, please?
2 adults and 2 children.
Enjoy the ducks.
Where are the ducks?
Maybe they're on holiday.
Let's have our picnic lunch. The ducks always turn up
When we have picnics.
Peppa and George love picnics.
Look, it's the ducks. Stop, Daddy. We need bread for the ducks.
Oh, all right.
Hello, Mrs. Duck.
Here come more ducks.
All their brothers and sisters are here.
And here come more ducks.
It's the Granny and Grandpa ducks.
And here are all the aunties and uncles.
Oh, that's the last of our picnic gone.
Ducks, say say thank you to Daddy Pig?
Ho, ho! You're most welcome.
I love Duckland.
It is time to go home.
Delphine's train. Delphine.
Bonjour.
Bonjour means hello in French.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour, Mr. Donkey. My goodness. Is that huge case for Delphine?
Yes, Delphine has brought a few little things for her visit. Things you do not have over here. Cheese, bread, tomatoes, water. Au revoir, Delphine. I will be back to pick you up tomorrow night.
Where shall I put Delphine's luggage?
In my room, at the very top of the house.
Oh. Oh. And this luggage is for one night stay?
Oh, yes. That is why I only pack a little bag.
Oh.
Now, Delphine is here to practice talking English, so we must all help her.
Yes, Mummy.
First, I must say sorry. I do not speak English very well.
You don't speak too badly.
You are very kind, Monsieur Pig, but may I ask you a question about talking English?
Of course. I'm an expert at talking. Ask away.
Are English split infinitives a form of irregular verb or past pronoun?
Actually, it's quite late. Shall we set up Delphine's bed?
Mummy! Can Delphine sleep in my bed with a pillow at each end?
Good idea, Peppa.
Peppa and Delphine are sleeping at each end of the same bed.
Now, children, try to go to sleep.
You've got a busy day tomorrow. Delphine is visiting your playgroup.
Wow.
Dormez bien.
Dormez bien is French for sleep well.
I'm not sleepy at all.
Welcome to my cowboy camp. Yeehaw! It's a tent. It's a cowboy camp where cowboys sleep at night time.
Are you going to sleep here in the night?
No. That might be a bit scary, but we can pretend it's night time.
But it's not night time.
Just pretend the sun is the moon.
Okay. Pedro, can we be cowboys too?
Yes, you could be my partners.
Is my little cowboy hungry?
I sure am, Ma. That's how cowboys speak.
Would you cowboys and cowgirls like something to eat too?
Yes, please, Ma. Do the cowboys always camp next to their mummy's kitchen?
No, you have to pretend the house is not here. This is the Wild West.
What's that?
The Wild West is the land where cowboys live.
What do cowboys do?
They tell stories, sing songs and eat beans.
Beans on toast for everyone.
Hooray!
Cowboys love beans on toast. Everybody loves beans on toast.
Who wants a cowboy song?
Do you know a real cowboy song?
Yes, I made it up. And it goes like this. I'm a brave cowboy and I'm eating my beans with a bing and a bong and a boo. Baked beans bang, baked beans boo, baked beans bingly bongly bang.
Baked beans bang, baked beans boo, baked beans bingly bongly bang. Let's have a story in the tent.
I could tell a story. Make it scary.
This music is about space. It's an alien birthday party.
What is wrong with this machine?
Robots from the future. Hello, I'm an alien. Bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop. I am a robot. I am a robot. Zing, zong, zing.
broken. There.
Oh.
Now tell me, how does this make you feel?
It makes me feel a bit bored. It makes me feel tired. Has the music machine gone wrong again?
No, this is music. It reminds me of a lovely garden on a hot summer day. A young man, a broken heart.
Please, can we have the space music again?
That was not music, it was the machine gone wrong. Do you not like this music?
No. Madam Gazelle, can you make the machine go wrong again?
No.
Oh.
I suppose we cannot all like the same things in life.
I liked the space music. And me. Me.
Okay, what does this music make you think of?
I know. This music makes me think of jumping up and down in muddy puddles. This way. Follow me, everyone. Jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Splish, splash, slosh, splish, splash. With a big splash here and a big splash there. Here a splash, there a splash, everywhere a splish, splash. Jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Splish, splash, splosh, splish, splash. No, Daddy, we need that box. Look what I've got.
Great! That's your castle almost done.
Hooray!
It's not almost done. We have to stick things on, paint it, add the glitter.
Glitter? Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Peppa, please?
Peppa, it's Suzy Sheep.
Hello, Suzy. How's your school project going? I'm doing very well. More pointy, Mummy, and it needs to be taller. How is your castle going? It's quite hard work, but my Mummy and Daddy are helping a little tiny bit.
What do you think of this tower, Peppa?
Very good, but it still looks a bit cardboardy.
Maybe I can paint it.
I need to get on with my work now, Suzy. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, Peppa.
What do you think, Peppa?
Wow, that looks just like a castle.
Oh, we got there in the end.
It just needs one more thing. Glitter!
Oh, glitter would stop the castle looking real.
And anyway, we've, completely run out of glitter.
Peppa and her friends have brought their castles back to playgroup.
Wow, a fairy palace? That must have been a bit tricky for you to make, Suzy.
No, it was easy. My castle is made out of a cardboard box.
It is a very fine castle. Thank you, Madam Gazelle. Pedro, did you not make a castle?
I did, but it's too big to bring into school.
We built it out of stone blocks.
Isn't it wonderful what the children can make using just their imaginations?
And my castle really is big enough for me to live in.
Peppa loves school projects. Everyone loves school projects.
The tricky bit is catching the wave. Ready, steady, now, Peppa! Woo!
Kylie is being carried along by a wave.
Don't miss the next one, Peppa. Ready, steady, go! Isn't it awesome? Yes, it's brilliant! Surfing is the best thing ever.
It's true. Surfing is the best thing ever.
Ready, steady, go! Whee!
George wants to go surfing.
Sorry, George, you're a bit too little to go surfing.
Oh, the waves are getting too big for Peppa and Kylie.
Oh, is it time to go home?
Are you kidding? These waves are perfect for grown-ups to surf.
That's proper surfing!
Wow!
Kylie, where's your little brother?
He's out there with Mum.
Having fun, Joey?
Your turn to surf, guys. Thank you, but I'm quite happy to watch.
Why don't you have a go, Mr. Pig?
Why not? It does look fun.
Aw, the waves have gone.
Too bad, Mr. Pig. Looks like you've missed your chance to surf today.
Oh, that's a shame.
But it's just right for little George to go paddling in.
I'll come with you, George. No surfing, George, but you can sit on me instead. This is nice.
Daddy, you have to be the scarecrow.
What? Oh, shoo, naughty birds.
Now, stay there until the birdies go to bed.
Oh, OK, Peppa.
All the birdies have gone to bed. Daddy Pig can go inside now. It is morning.
George, let's look at our flower garden. Ooh, baby plants.
Morning. Ah, your plants have started to grow. Soon they'll have flowers on them.
A little snail has come to take a look.
Oh, dear. Snails like eating plants.
Grandpa Pig, can you take Barbara to your garden?
OK. I'll take care of Barbara.
It is 1 week later.
Peppa, George, come and look.
My flowers! They're so pretty.
And look at George's plant.
It's a beanstalk, and it goes all the way up to a giant's castle.
Oh, no, Peppa. But it does go quite high.
George's flower is taller than our house.
Oh, George has grown a sunflower. Well done, George.
I love our flower garden.
Now let's make you a vegetable garden.
But that's where I sit in my chair.
There are more important things than chairs, Daddy Pig.
Like tomatoes, carrots and potatoes.
We can land on the water.
Wow!
Hello, Peppa, George.
Hello, Grandpa. We've come to make Polly better.
How long has Polly been sick?
Since we came out on our boat trip.
Aha! I know what's wrong with Polly. She's seasick.
Oh!
Get Polly to dry land. The sooner the better.
There's an island.
There we go. Better, Polly? Better, Polly?
Hooray!
Polly is not a sick parrot anymore.
Oh, another emergency. Hello?
Hello, Daddy Pig here.
Daddy Pig is in his office.
There are some ducklings stuck on our roof.
I'll be right there.
Thank goodness you're here.
Stand aside. Dr. Hamster here.
Mrs. Duck laid her eggs on our roof.
And now the ducklings have hatched.
Who can make a quacking noise?
Me! I'm very good at quacking.
Peppa, start quacking and the ducklings will follow you.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Lead them to the duck pond, please, Peppa.
OK, I'm Mummy Duck. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
The ducklings are back with their mummy and daddy.
All because of me.
Hello?
Is it another emergency?
Yes, it's Mr. Hamster. I'm late for my tea. Bye.
We do have a big dinosaur, a real whopper. Would you like to meet it?
Yes, please.
These are its footprints. We just have to follow them.
Ooh.
These footprints look very real. Are you sure there's no living dinosaurs about, Grampy Rabbit?
Quite sure, Daddy Pig. Over the boulders, everyone! Across the bridge! Through the cave!
Oh, the footprints have stopped. Look! There are some green steps. It's a big slide! Whee! Whee! Whoa! Whee! Wow! It's a big dinosaur!
Yes, it's my whopping, ginormous dinosaur slide! Ah!
That is some dinosaur.
He's a Brontosaurus!
Actually, the correct name is a Patasaurus.
You're a bit of a clever clogs, aren't you?
Yes.
Right, my little explorers. Are you ready for the next bit of the adventure?
Yes, Grampy Rabbit!
We have to find an egg.
An egg? But eggs are little. It could be anywhere. Leave it to me. Foxes love hunting for eggs.
Freddy Fox has a very good sense of smell.
Wow! What an egg! It's huge! His name was Georgie Pig. And he was off to make his fortune. Soon he came to a forest. Do you like the story, George? Inside the forest was a little house. And inside the house was a bowl of porridge. Georgie Pig was very hungry, so he ate it all up. Yum, yum, yum. But just as he finished, Baby Bear walked in and said, "Oi, did you eat my magic porridge?" Georgie said, "Yes." Baby Bear said, "That was magic porridge. It will make you go very big." And then Georgie Pig began to grow. He grew and he grew and he grew until he was taller than all of the trees in the forest. The end. Are you sleepy, George? No. Not even a little bit? No. OK, I'll do a bit more story. Baby Bear said there is a box of golden treasure at the end of the world. But it's too far for me to go because I'm too little. Georgie said, "I will carry you there." So Georgie Pig walked to the end of the world. He walked and he walked and he walked. Are you sleepy yet? No. He walked through forests, across mountains, across seas, and are you sleepy yet? No. He walked all the way to the end of the world and found a big box of golden treasure. Ooh. Here's some paper.
Perfect.
Mummy Pig is going to make a paper aeroplane.
Fold the paper down the middle. Now fold the corners in at one end. Fold those corners in again to make a point. Then fold the sides back like this.
Paper aeroplanes.
Let's see if they can fly. Ready, steady, go!
Ooh.
Mummy Pig's aeroplane has flown into a tree.
My turn! Whee!
Peppa's aeroplane has landed in a flower pot.
Your turn, George. Whee!
George's aeroplane is doing a loop-the-loop and has landed in the duck pond.
Let's make a big aeroplane.
We'll need a really big piece of paper.
Here's a big piece of blue paper.
Peppa and George have made a big blue aeroplane.
Daddy Pig!
Hello, everyone.
Shouldn't you be at work?
Yes, but I've forgotten some important papers.
Daddy, we're making aeroplanes. We made a really big one.
Wow! Fantastic! You need someone big and strong to throw it. Ready, steady, go!
The big blue aeroplane is flying very high and very far.
It just keeps on going.
Bye-bye, aeroplane.
Oh, bye-bye. Now, I need to find my important work papers. Has anyone seen any pieces of paper?
Maybe you should follow me. Is this one of your important papers?
Yes, that's one of them.
Everyone is here for Edmund Elephant's party.
Oh, the helpers are here.
Hello, Mrs. Elephant.
Let's get this party started. Who wants to play musical statues?
Yay! This is what you do. Dance when the music is playing, and when it stops, freeze like a statue. Ready, steady, go!
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Just dance already.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
This one is still blinking. You're out.
Eyes and ears and mouth.
You're moving, George. You're out. Richard and Edmund are out. So Zaza is the winner. Hooray! You've got a medal. It's made of real plastic gold. Mummy, musical statues is over.
Lovely. Now it's time for Pass the Parcel.
Yay! When the music plays, pass the parcel round. When the music stops, take some paper off. Ready, steady, go! George, pass the parcel.
Edmund has got a medal.
Hurry up, Richard. Just take the paper off.
Richard has got a medal. George has got a medal.
Pass the parcel.
Oh dear, George isn't passing the parcel.
Grandpa, what's that stick thing in the water?
Ah! Submarine! Action stations!
Ahoy there, me hearties!
It's Grampy Rabbit in his submarine.
Lovely day to go sailing with just the sea and the sky, the stories I could tell.
Do you need any shopping?
Oh, yes. Cheese, please.
Cheese?
Grandpa Pig's boat has arrived at the supermarket.
Hello. It's very quiet today. You're my first customers.
Maybe it's because of the flood.
Silly, isn't it? A little bit of rain and everyone stays at home. What can I get you?
Polly has a list.
Who's a clever parrot? Who's a clever parrot?
Oh dear, Polly has forgotten the list.
Luckily, I remember what everyone wants. Cheese.
Thank you, Peppa. You're a good un.
Newspaper and comic.
Thanks, Peppa!
It was lucky Peppa was going to the shops, or we'd have nothing for dinner.
Here's your chocolates. Now we can have our dinner, Mummy.
Peppa and George have arrived back home. It is their bedtime. It is morning.
Oh.
The water has gone, but left a big muddy puddle.
Muddy puddle! This is the biggest muddy puddle in the world ever!
2 adults and 2 children, please, Miss Rabbit.
Busy, isn't it?
Busy? No, this is quiet for Potato City. Have a lovely day.
Peppa's friends have come to Potato City too.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Peppa.
And this is Mr. Potato himself. Welcome to Potato City, where the magic of vegetables never ends.
Ooh.
See how vegetables grow, learn how they keep us fit and healthy, and get shot into space by the potato rocket. Peppa and her friends are going to ride on the potato rocket. George wants to ride on the potato rocket too.
Are you sure, George? It looks a bit high.
Daddy Pig doesn't like heights.
Moo! Hurry up, Daddy Pig!
Oh, I'm not getting on.
George is too small to go on his own.
Oh, OK. Make it quick.
Oh, it's very quick.
George has changed his mind.
Oh, dear George. Come to Mummy.
Maybe I'll just get off too.
Drops away!
Have fun, Daddy Pig.
Oh, it's stopped. Well, I'm glad that's all over.
This is brilliant!
Everybody off!
That was fun, wasn't it, Daddy?
Yes, lots of fun.
Mummy, what's that?
Go round and put your head through that hole.
Now what happens?
There.
Can we dig it up now?
Oh, it will remain in the ground for many years.
Aw, but I can't wait that long.
Peppa, you are just like your daddy when he was little.
Am I?
Yes, I remember when I was his teacher.
Did you teach my daddy?
Yes, I taught all of your mummies and daddies. Didn't I?
Yes, Mademoiselle.
When your mummies and daddies were little, they made a time capsule too.
Yes, we did. We buried it next to a little tree.
Can we dig it up?
Yes, I think we buried it over here.
Oh, I thought it was a much smaller tree.
Oh, it was a long time ago. The tree has grown a bit since then.
I found something. It's our old time capsule.
Hooray!
I can't wait to open it.
Stand back, children.
Yes, Mademoiselle.
What do we have here? Oh, an old comic.
That was my favourite comic.
A tin toy.
My favourite toy.
Music.
My favourite record.
And a very old carrot.
That's mine.
What a good choice, Mummy.
And a videotape of your mummies and daddies when they were little.
Ooh. Who's the little piggy in the glasses?
Oh, that's Daddy Pig. Oh, and that's me.
Hello to the future.
What a squeaky voice you have.
You're probably living on the moon now.
Silly little Daddy Pig.